Hey there. How you doing today? Are you ready to be confused? Because if so, you've come to the right video. We're looking at a game today from the 2013 7-day roguelike, and it's intriguing. I think you can see on your screen right here there's intriguing aspects to it. Look at that. We got a world map, and we got an @ symbol on it, so it's got that roguelike element, traditional ASCII roguelike element, along with an awesome global map. You can see that @ symbol right there next to the right. Can I motion with my? Let me get my cursor going here. Right here next to the Gulf of Mexico, you can see it. But yeah, yesterday we played a game about cosplay, which was about the most straightforward a roguelike can be. Today we're playing a game that, strains the roguelike credentials, but is also just, to me, quite baffling. If you can make sense of it, then awesome. I'm glad to have you along for the journey. Educate me in the comments as to what's going on. Now, the first hint you'll have that this is going to be a particularly challenging roguelike is the README file that accompanies it, because it's not just called README. It's called README. No, seriously, if you don't, you'll be very confused. .text. So we're going to look at it. I've already looked at it. I've already spent some time with this game, enough to not grasp it, but enough to be unintimidated enough to engage with it. Let's get a bit of story going here. You are an enigmatic hacker, or possibly a malevolent AI, lurking somewhere on the world. See the @ symbol on the world map? That's you. Your enemies are elsewhere on the map, you don't know where. Your task is to send out objects throughout the internet to seek them down and destroy them. Your enemies are seeking to do the same to you and also to each other. Even the use of the word objects, I find an unusual choice of, we're sending out objects. Like, that's such a generic term. I assume it means like constructs of assembled code, but I don't really know. One second. The game mostly takes place in 3 windows, which I'm calling the World window, the Rogue window, and the MASH windows. Not MASH as in Mobile Army Surgical Hospital, MASH as in mash your keyboard. The world map shows where in the world your objects are, so I guess that @ symbol is an object, sort of. I don't know. And also any enemy objects or enemy bases you've discovered. The MASH window is your way of progressing the game. When the MASH window is open, each time you press a key on your keyboard, the game moves forward 1 turn. I'm not going to read through this whole thing right now for you because it'll baffle you. I'm going to try and dive in and explain it as I go and make as little sense as possible, okay? You can count on me for that. Okay, let's, you see this this thing here with the tilde and new right over, again, our mouses aren't aligned, right here. I'm going to click that. You see there's enemies 2 out there. I guess we don't know where they are. And a risk of 100. I'm going to press new. And you can see it open a new window. What this new window is that's been opened, as far as I can tell, I can move this window, I think. Yeah, there we go. Is, this is the Rogue window. And you can see that a bit because we have some roguelike elements here. We get the @ symbol over here. The L, the R, the P, and the F. I'm going to read a tiny bit more about this because it'll make more sense to you. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to construct an object, and the object is going to kind of resemble a dungeon. It even refers to it as a dungeon in the rules a bit. The first thing we have to build, whether we want to or not, is the home. What is it called? I'm going to call it the @ room, the player base. The player base allows the object to function. All objects have to have one of these. We can't build anything until we've done otherwise. So we're going to click on this. Again, our mice are not aligned. I'm going to click on the @ symbol in the roguelike window. And now I've got to click on a place to put it. I'm going to try it in the top left corner of the map here. There we go. You can see we made a little roguelike rogue. When I say roguelike, I don't just mean roguelike. I mean actually like original Rogue, or more like a NetHack, really. Sort of room. Not that it's going to come into play in any meaningful way for us, but it's there. All right. Now we got to put other things in the room. Now here's the deal. That is marginally important. Let me try and move some stuff so I can read to you. Where does it say it? Come on. My screen is hard to read here. I'm not even seeing the thing. Oh, maybe it's on the website itself. Let me go back here. So, in the top right corner of the screen, on that big world map, we saw how many enemies are still alive, right? There's 2, and our current risk of discovery. We saw 100. Creating objects increases that risk that we're discovered. Objects with lots of rooms increase our risk substantially more. So use your rooms efficiently if you want to stay undetected. So we want to build as small a dungeon as possible to get the job done. I'm not entirely familiar with what the job is, or I haven't quite grasped that, aside from killing enemies. So for now, I'm going to try and build, what seems like I need to build. The next thing we're going to build is the next one down, the L. The L stands for look. If we build a look room in our object, this room will seek through the world, trying to find enemy objects. That seems like we need it, right? Without that, we don't know where they are. Without a look room, an object will only ever know about the enemies that the player knew about when it was spawned. So we have to build a look room or else we're not going to find anything. So let's go ahead and click that now. Let me find the right window here. Juggling a lot. All right, pressing L. Build a look room. Now we got to find them. Oh, there you go. Put it on. So now we have our player base. We have a look room in our object. What else do we need in this thing? What do these other letters do? We can build with F a forage room. This room will forage through the data streams of the world, trying to discover new types of room for you to use. Okay, so it could give us more weapons in our inventory. If you never place any of these, you'll never access any of the higher end rooms. I'm going to build one of those because, why the frick not? F stands for frick. There we go. You got a forage room. Okay. What else we got here? We could build a rock, paper, or scissors room. That's R, B, or X. We have only access right now to R. So we can build a rock room. These rooms will attempt to attack any enemies that the object knows about. Rock is weak against paper, which is weak against scissors, but, blah, blah, blah. Rock, paper, scissors. We only know rock, so let's make sure our newly created object should be able to destroy enemies of some sort. So let's go ahead and build an R room. An R-rated room. There we go. Build it right over here with an interesting bunch of double corridors and what looks to be a bunch of rock lizards, but is in fact, rocks. What else we got? We could build a ping room. This room will send signals back to your base so you learn what the object is doing. If an enemy object is discovered, this room will give you its coordinates. And any subsequent rooms you spawn will also know about the enemy object. I thought the look room was that. But maybe we need a look room to say, hey, there's objects out there. And the ping room tells us where they are. So I think if we don't have that, we're screwed. Let's build a ping room. I'm going to put it right here if I can. There we go. Built it. Look at us go. Look how great our thing is that we're building every room possible in. We can build a friend ping room. This room will send signals to all the other friendly objects if any enemy objects are discovered without sending signals back to the player. Don't know what that means, but okay. And we can also build a snoop room. That's S. This room will wait patiently and listen for ping traffic. If it hears a ping, it has a chance of tracing its source or destination. If a player has a lot of pinging objects, this can be very dangerous for their base, which will be receiving a lot of traffic. I don't really understand what that means. And we could build a decoy room. Apparently decoy, this room doesn't do much. Let's just build this. I don't know what the hell we need a snoop room for. I'm going to press spawn. I'm going to click spawn here. And there, as far as I know, I've spawned it. Have I done so? Or did I just click into the room area? Let's... Oops, fuck me. 1 second here. Let me move this out of the way. Yeah, you can see we've built... This is what we built over in Eastern Asia here. This LFRP. We have a look, a forage, a rock, and a ping. So that's LFRP 396. Might be just random numbers. And now we got to go over to this mash window. Again, the mash window stands for mash your keyboard, like you're a hacker. So I'm just going to start typing as if I'm a hacker. Listen to this. I'm going to get nice down close with my mic. Look at me hacking. Freaking hacking like a boss. I'm not typing that code for the record. If you think I'm that good of a coder, I can understand the basics of what I'm typing here, but not much. I don't use a lot of object-oriented programming, which this is apparently doing. As far as I can see, our LFRP is gone. Right? I don't see it there. Do you? So I think I think it left the world map. So in whatever we were doing here, it disappeared. I think this code in here is nonsense. I think it's just passing the time. Can I just click this CLFRP button in the top left corner and have it... Yeah, we created a new one, allegedly. But I don't see that new one on the map. Do you? Where'd it go? Do I got to create a new fucking object over here? Let's do this again. Let's make a new thing. I'm going to build basically the same one. Admittedly, I wasn't really watching any text there. I was bending down my mic to let you listen to the amazing typing skills of me just mashing buttons. But there we go. Yeah, LRPF. Okay, there we go. 695. Look at that beautiful space. We've only got the one thing out there. Our risk is 246. I'm just gonna, let's bring up the mash one again. 1 second. There's our mash. I'm just gonna hit keys and watch what happens. Our LRPF seemed to fade out a bit. Is it being defeated? Did we lose it? What's all this shit say? Ping. The timeout. Presumed destroyed. Okay, so that one's gone. A new object. That's the one we created. Let's look at this stuff. We lost that one too. What is this question mark? A new enemy object discovered. But do we know where it is? I don't see that question mark on the map here. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna build another new one of these buggers. Our risk is very low right now. We can just sit here and do nothing and never be discovered. Oh, I got two foragers. I didn't mean that. But all right, screw it. It's done. What's done is done. I don't think I can build a rock thing. Let's just go ahead and spawn this. And we're going to build a second one then because I don't have any rocks in my... Let's build this. Let's put this right in the center this time just to mix things up. Let's put a lookout to the west. There we go. Let's put a rock dude thing to the east somewhere. There we go. You got to find a place where it'll spawn. Like if I was clicking here, just to the east of my room, my home base, it wasn't spawning for whatever reason. P. Let's build an F. Oh, we got an X now, so we can build scissors as well, right? This is a scissors room. Let's build one of these things too, if we can. I don't think we can. Let's spawn this. Let's leave it at that for a minute because look at that, another base on the Gulf of Mexico. Let's leave it at that for now because I don't want to have our risk shoot up to like 1,000, and meanwhile I can't fit the X in here. So let's go ahead over here. Let's clear out some of this stuff. Can I get rid of that? Yeah. I don't know what that's saying. What does that say? New data. So we did find, with our foragers, we found the scissors, the ability to build a scissors room. I got that. It's interesting. I'll give it that. But it seems like I'm just now... Where's my mash frickin' window? Down here. Build the mash window back up. But now, once I've done this, once I've built this, I just tap keys, right? And wait for shit to happen. FS. What does FS mean? New data. Snoop found. Okay, so we now build a snoop room. I don't quite grasp what a snoop room did. But we have that ability now. Our risk is dropping. For whatever reason. Okay, we found something over here. What's this? A new enemy base. Excellent. Let's our risk is low. Let's build a dedicated kick the shit out of that base. With we'll put our guy up here. Let's make sure we build both rocks and scissors. Come on, baby. There's got to be a way. Nowhere. You won't let me build the damn scissors. Oh, there we go. Okay. And maybe a snoop because I don't know what the hell that does. Let's just try that. And respond to that. Let's see if it goes and beats that guy. There's only one enemy left. It says enemies 1. Whatever that means. Damn it. I hate having to move these windows around. It bugs me. Just build one dedicated window, guys. This trend of building windows in windows is annoying. Although I get what you're trying to go for with building a sort of coding environment. It makes some sense, I guess. Ping. So our one base was destroyed. That was the... I don't know. It looks like this guy's getting the shit kicked out of him too as he fades. But so is that. Let's build another one. Quick. Quick, guys. Another one of these things. Let's build the scissors for sure. And rocks. Come on, man. You gotta find just the magical location to clear. There we go. Let's build a pinger. And we'll go with that. There we go. We got another base up. Maybe that'll be enough to destroy the one base that's on the map. Go back into here and click keys like a typing fool. So we're losing our first rock scissors place we built, but so is that at symbol. It's disappearing, right? So we lost that one. It's presumed destroyed. We can see that. What do we got here? Ping. RXS98. So that's the first rock scissors paper place we built. I don't think we have any more enemy bases yet. We haven't figured it out, right? We need something else to ping. We need pingers. Let's build an at symbol here. Let's build a pinger. That's the thing that discovers enemy bases, right? Ping. Let's just triple check that. Ping. This room will send signals back to your base so you learn what the object is doing. Oh, that's not what we want. Oh yeah, if an enemy object is discovered, it will give you its coordinates. But we need a look room. What the hell are we doing? We figured out all about look. Looks for enemy objects. Let's build several looks. Let's build a dedicated look. Let's build a good-looking base. There we go. And look at that, instantly. New enemy base discovered. Okay. That worked out well. We don't know the coordinates yet, do we? We don't know anything about it. Let's just die down for a second here without building too much more in case that becomes a problem. I'm going to hit some keys here. Oh, we got another base. Found another base. New object discovered. New enemy object discovered. Okay, we knew that. And we got paper. Okay. I don't know. Did that disappear? Like, what happened here? Did we beat it somehow? One of them is gone. Wasn't there 2 question marks over here a second ago? I just don't quite get this game, guys. Let's try and build a new. Let's build a dedicated kick the shit out of people base with rocks and B. That's a paper, rocks and paper. A marriage made in heaven. Let's do X. That's a scissors. Okay, we got a deadly base and a look base. No, a ping base. All right, let's spawn that son of a bitch, and let's go back up into here. And into here so we can hit buttons to pass time. Let's bring this down. It looks like we just... Oh, that's our base. That's our other base, I guess. I don't remember, to be honest with you. All the bases we knew about, or all the objects we knew about are gone. Our risk is incredibly low. I just don't quite get it, guys. In addition to not quite getting how to play, or perhaps because of not quite knowing how to play, I'm finding the game a little annoying. All right, we built a good old looking, a looky-loo and a pingy-ping kind of base there. Let's just go ahead and hit some buttons and see what happens. Can we find anything? Oh, we found something. Found a new object. Found more objects. Is this ours? Yeah, that's our looky-loo station. What am I doing wrong, guys? Our risk is really low. Let's build some more shit. Let's build a new base or a new object. It's got to have this. Let's just build a standard, one of everything kind of base. Didn't need the foraging thing, I don't think. I think we already found all the foraging things we need. Alright, let's go with that. It feels like when we build a new object, for a moment our risk of discovery spikes up, but it dies down fast. Your base was destroyed. Game over. Well, I had a lot of player agency in that. I did have some, let's be honest. I had the ability to not build so much, and therefore the enemy wouldn't have found me that much. But although you look at our risk right now, it's 101. It's 1 point higher than it was at the start of the game. So, yeah. I think we killed one enemy out of 2. I guess there was 2. Maybe if we'd have killed the second one, we'd have won. I don't know. Or if more enemies would have spawned. I'm not quite sure I understand. I don't know why I care that I found these other objects, because I don't seem to interact with those other objects at all. Just knowing they're there doesn't seem to have any effect. And, the roguelike aspect, admittedly, let's look at the interesting aesthetics of the game, right? This sort of blue, not quite Matrixy, but classic computer sort of vibe, like you'd see in NORAD or something. With that world map coupled with a NetHack dungeon, not in functionality but in appearance, it's got interesting aesthetics. The music in the background, cool. The concept at work, awesome. The nice touch of when I hit my keys, it starts spelling out code that is nonsensical, but at least lets me know the passing of time is happening. That's a nice vibe to add in there. but gameplay is not one I'm going to be coming back to. Let me just confirm who made it so I don't leave that out. I think I left it out last time, at least in the... Give me a second here. Who made this? Who are you, sir? It doesn't tell me... Oh, here we go. Altered Tree Games is apparently the designer of this. Altered Tree Games back in 2013 made this game. Yeah, it had some interesting aspects going on, but it's not for me. If it is for you, you can download it. There is a link where you can allegedly click and get the Windows build, but even when you click that, it doesn't even go to like a screen where it says, "Hey, this website no longer exists." It just clicks the button and does nothing. So if you want this, the only place I found it was in the archive RL. Once again, I will include a link to where you can download the archive RL and a veritable treasure trove of ancient roguelikes. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope you're having an awesome day. I'll be back when I'm back, which may be tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I've got some free time right now, and I'm enjoying delving back into this bizarre, forgotten world of old roguelikes. I may deviate from the 2013 7-day roguelike challenge. There's something I kind of want to play, but we'll see. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm gonna press. Here's another weird thing. Let's look at this. My base was destroyed. As far as I know, I can keep typing. Your base was destroyed, but you can keep hacking all you want. It's futile, but you can keep doing it. Anyways, I'm gonna click this little X button to close the window. There we go. It's gone. Hope you're having a great day.